By a show of hands, how many of you text and drive? Okay, well, did you guys know that there are over 3,000 deaths that occur each day around the US due to texting while driving? My friend actually crashed her car a few days ago because she was texting and driving, but she's okay. This isn't the same case for most people. Texting and driving has become a recent issue in today's society, and many adults as well as teens have formed a habit of using their cell phones while driving their cars. So with that, today I'm going to be talking about the problem of texting and driving, how we can solve this problem, and the outcomes of these solutions. So the first part I'm going to be talking about today is the problem of texting while driving. So according to TimesUnion.com 2014, formally states that between 2013 and 2014, texting and driving caused over 16,000 deaths, 10,000 just in 2014 alone. And the National Safety Council estimated that texting and driving was also responsible for between 280,000 and 700,000 motor vehicle crashes. People understand that texting and driving is dangerous, but they still continue to do it. And also, according to Taylor and Francis Group 2015, Summers states that the Pew Research Center indicated that 52% of teens ages 16 to 18 have texted while driving, and 48% of teens ages 12 to 17 have reported that they have been in the car while the driver was texting, and 40% have indicated that they have been in the car while the driver was using their phone in a way that put themselves and others in danger. So now that we talked about the problem, the next point I'm going to be talking about today is how to solve this problem. So according to the New England Journal 2015, Williams states that people acknowledge the danger of texting and driving, but they still continue to engage in this behavior. So most citizens as well as lawmakers believe that government sanctions are the most effective way of limiting this conduct. So pretty much we should have a bigger penalty for texting and driving, such as like going to jail, just as if you would if you were drinking and driving. This could be a very effective way of limiting the amount of fatalities due to car accidents around the United States. Also, according to PBS.org 2016, Regan states that the invention of the smart wheel has evolved into a structured system of portable sensors that can be attached to almost any steering wheel of almost any car. So pretty much this group of teen scientists came up with the invention of the smart wheel, and the smart wheel is pretty much a steering wheel cover that has a sensor at the top of it that can detect thermal radiation, and it can sense when both of the driver's hands are not on the wheel. So as soon as one of the driver's hands comes off the wheel for more than 5 seconds, it makes an obnoxious beeping noise, just as like you didn't have your seatbelt on or something like that. And this could also be a very effective way to limit the amount of texting and driving that occurs in the US. And now the next point I'm going to be talking about today is the outcomes of these solutions. So according to aceable.com 2017, an article states that texting and driving in Alaska is actually considered a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of $10,000 and 1 year in prison. But due to this, Alaska actually has one of the lowest fatality rates due to car accidents in the US. And also, according to SharkTankBlog.com, an article states that a study was done at MIT that proved that the smart wheel would improve driving habits of about 90% of drivers. And also not to mention that Barack Obama actually personally endorsed this product himself and deemed it a very effective way to making our roads safer in the United States. So now that you guys know a little bit about texting and driving, just to recap, today I talked about the problem of texting and driving, how we can solve this problem, and the outcomes of these solutions. And like I said before, texting and driving has become a recent issue in today's society, and most teens as well as adults have formed a habit of using their cell phones while driving their cars. And if you guys want to know a little bit more about this, you guys can watch the film on Netflix called From One Second to the Next, or you guys can go on YouTube and search up problems in texting and driving, and you guys can find a whole bunch of educational videos about it. Thank you.